All right, welcome back. So we've figured out how to look at files on the Linux command line, which is great. But what happens when you need to actually change one? Well, that's what we're diving into today, the absolutely essential skill of text editing. And we're going to focus on the two big ones you'll see everywhere, Nano and Vim.
So just imagine this for a second. You're logged into a server, maybe it's halfway across the world. You need to fix a config file right now to get a website back online. But there's no desktop, no mouse pointer, no friendly menus like File or Edit. It is literally just you and that blinking cursor. So what do? This is a situation every single admin and developer faces, and we're about to give you the keys to handle it.
Okay, first up, let's meet Nano. Think of this editor as your friendly guide when you're just getting started on the command line.
Really, the whole philosophy behind Nano is just simplicity. It's designed to be completely intuitive. So if you just need to pop into a file, change a single setting, and get out, Nano is your best friend. There's almost no learning curve. You can just start editing.
And when I say simple, I mean it. You just type Nano and the name of the file you want to open. Once you're in, you just use your arrow keys and type like you would in any normal text document. And here's the best part. You don't have to memorize anything. The most important commands, like Ctrl+O to save and Ctrl+X to get out, are always sitting right there at the bottom of the screen. It's fantastic.
All right, so Nano is perfect for those quick, simple edits. But as you get more serious about working on servers, you're going to run into the other major player, the true powerhouse of command line editors, Vim.
Okay, this is the single most important and honestly the weirdest thing about Vim when you first start. It's this concept of modes. You see, unlike Nano where you're just always typing, Vim has different states. The two you absolutely have to know are command mode and insert mode. In command mode, every key you press is a command, like delete a line or move to the end of the word. Then, when you actually want to type text, you switch into insert mode. Getting the hang of switching between these two is, well, it's the key to everything in Vim.
So here are the absolute basics you need to survive. Notice how pretty much everything happens from commands mode. To start typing, you hit I to go into insert mode. Once you're done typing, you hit the escape key. That's your ticket back to the safety of commands mode. And from there, you can do things like save your file with W:, or quit with Q:. This stuff, unlike with Nano, you just have to commit to memory.
So we've got these two very different tools, right? One is simple, the other is powerful. So the big question isn't which one is better. That's not the right way to think about it. The real question is, which one is the right tool for the job I need to do right now?
Let's just put them head to head. Nano is all about being easy. It's fantastic for quick edits, and you can be productive in like 5 seconds. Vim, on the other hand, is a serious investment. It is incredibly powerful and lightning fast once you learn it. And here's its killer feature. Vim is installed on basically every single Linux server you will ever log into. It's always there.
So here's the bottom line. My advice, if you're new to this, start with Nano. Get comfortable editing files without the frustration. But as you start doing more complex work, set aside some time to learn the basics of Vim. That investment will pay you back over and over again in speed and efficiency down the road. Now, are Nano and Vim the only editors in the Linux world? Oh, not by a long shot. They're just the most common ones you'll find ready to go on a server. But your journey doesn't have to stop there.
As you explore, you're going to see other names pop up. If you're on a Linux desktop with a graphical interface, you might use something like Gedit. There are also some really cool modern terminal editors like Micro that try to give you the best of both worlds. And of course, there's the other legend, Emacs. But for 99% of what you'll do on a server, knowing your way around Nano and Vim has got you covered.
And think about this. Now that you know how to create and change files, what's the next logical piece of the puzzle? Well, it's controlling who can read them, who can change them, and who can run them. Yep, that's right. We are talking about the critical topic of file permissions and ownership. So you'll definitely want to stick around for that.
But for right now, just let this sink in. You now have the power to change things on any Linux system right from the command line. So I have to ask, what's it going to be? What's the first configuration file you're going to tweak, or the first script you're going to write? The power is officially in your hands.